Bonsa Kinahape analyses of sorts. I'm back with another video. It's a parle sharp bafetu. Lenteleta hantle. Sasalona dia kopana. You know, me all I do is I warn and give cautionary tales. I try to show you the playbook so that you guys can be aware of what's about to happen, so you can get ready to fight. Obane. Nothing can be achieved in this life without a fight. You should know this. You know, you fight for everything in life. Yeah, we all good things. So, but guys, guys, what's going to happen and why spotlight Lesotho as a tourist destination. Don't fall for the trap that South Africa fell for by trying to be an appealing tourist destination for people to come and visit your country. South Africa because now we cannot get rid of these people that have come and that have contaminated our culture. And Lesotho, ke population about Babanya, man. You guys must be very careful to protect your sovereignty. I want to show you a video as a cautionary tale to explain to you the playbook so that you are aware that when certain things start happening, what does it mean? Lesotho, population yalona inyane. And I'm telling you, if you guys are not strict ka immigration yalona, your immigration laws, border control, le tlo ba masepe jwale ka South Africa, ke le bolela hona jwale. No, take this seriously. There's this guy, a content creator, guy, Jollofs. D-man, he travels around Africa, and there's a few of these types of guys that come from West Africa, One Africa. I need to explain to you guys, the reason they talk about Africa and not their home countries is because they are ashamed of their home countries. They're ashamed of where they come from. So they're trying to strip their national identity and take on this new identity of Africa. Why are they doing that? When they call themselves Africans, what they're implying is that they are entitled to everything that's in Africa, meaning everything in Africa belongs to them. Do you see where they're going with it? They're not building, they're not sacrificing anything, they're not spilling their blood. No blood, sweat, and tears are going into anything in terms of building these individual countries. They just want to go to these countries to benefit. And then they will preach and say, we are one Africa, I'm an African. No, don't fall for that. You must reap where you sow. These people that are saying, I'm an African, they are ashamed of their home countries because their home countries are failed states that they don't want to fix. So they're trying to take on this new identity of, I'm an African. No, there's no such thing as I'm an African. Be proud of where you're from. Develop your country. Be proud of where you're from. Or be proud of at least the nation that you're from. Nake Mosot, and I'm very proud of Amosot. You know, South Africa, obviously Lesotho. We are one nation, irrespective of now what country or whatever. No, so if anything, be proud of your tribe, your culture. Be proud of your culture and work to develop your nation, your people. Obatuse. So I'm telling you, there's going to be a wave or an influx of immigrants, particularly from the Jollof country, that are going to come and send millions of their people into your country to try to take over. So this thing, Yalona, y'all promote tourism. It's a trap. I'm telling you guys, stop promoting tourism in Lesotho. I know it's bringing in money, but little sola later when you guys realize, oh, damn, we sold our country because we made it appealing for people that don't want to fix their own countries or their own nations or tribes. You must fix something. Stop running away from the grind. Stop running away from the work you must do to improve your country. This thing of assimilating the all African identity, it's a scam. Don't fall for it. Because what they're doing, when they say This is Africa. They're also stripping away your identity in that country and saying that whatever you guys have sacrificed and worked hard for to create, they are now saying they are also um, deserving and entitled to enjoy the fruits of what you guys labored for. That they also have the same rights as you, the locals, the indigenous people that slaved and died, whose ancestors bled for that land. That's what they're doing. Bruh, Bo Jollof, giddy professional scammer. Don't fall. Listen, don't fall for this utopian picture that they're presenting. We will not believe them until we see them trying to unify Nigeria, trying to fix Nigeria, until we see them working hard to unify Nigerians. They cannot scam their way into our countries to enjoy the benefits of what people have worked hard for. Let me show you what this Jollof is saying. Listen to closely. I'm going to give you a breakdown. This content creator, Atwang Jollof, which is a scam. Don't fall for this. Listen.
Bro, Africa is a wonderland, man. I feel like Africa got everything. I was born and raised in Africa, including you watching this video. And
Listen to this psychopath. I was born and raised in Africa. Do you know how crazy you have to sound to say I was born and raised in Africa? No, dude, you are from Nigeria. You are Nigerian. You're born and raised in Nigeria. I mean, it's ridiculous to claim continental affair as if it's yours. No, dude, you were not involved in building up Lesotho. You were not involved in the wars and the sacrifices that it took for them to be where they are today as a nation. You cannot come and claim that I was born and raised in Africa. You weren't. You were born and raised in your country. Africa is too big for you to claim. That's like me just claiming the world as if, yeah, the whole world is mine. So I can go anywhere and I should be embraced. I must go to Europe. They must open their doors to me. And I should be able to do as I please because there's one world, it's my world. You sound crazy. But listen to how emotional he's making this speech. I was born and raised in Africa. I'm an African. No, guys, these are people that are ashamed of their countries because their countries are failed states and they are running away from doing the work of developing their nations. That's all that's happening here. Don't fall for this nonsense. Be proud of where you're from, be proud of your nation, and build. Stay in your country or in your nation and build. Build. Do the work. Stop running away and then trying to claim Africa, the whole continent, as if it's yours. I'm going to play this thing again. Listen to what this guy, guys, these guys are elite scammers. And I'm saying, Lesotho, invest all your money in border control. Your military, your police, make sure your immigration, there's no corruption there. Make sure there's no corruption. I'm warning you, look at the mess that South Africa is in today because we allowed our politicians to open our borders to everyone. Now we, the indigenous people, are being exterminated while other people get to enjoy the fruits of the labor of our ancestors. Lesotho, wake up. These guys are coming to invade. This guy here, this content creator, this might seem like a very innocent video. Nigerians are watching this. Africans are watching this and they're saying, okay, Lesotho is beautiful. It has this, that it's a tourist attraction. Okay, we're coming. And when they come, they're not coming alone. They're coming with millions of young military-aged men. You're not going to get their women. You're getting their men. And they're going to marry into your culture, marry into your families, introduce their tribal surnames from their countries, and then start infiltrating your government, your public sector, your private sector. Then you guys are finished. Then now they're going to start saying they have rights, they have this, they have that. Kelly Elliott, watch out. Now watch this guy's speech. Listen to what he's saying and how he's building this emotional sentiment around I'm an African. No, don't fall for this, guys. Hold these people accountable, send them back home so they build their country so all nations can be proud and everybody can be proud of where they're from. But this promotion he's doing here is he's actually inviting his Jollof brothers to say, guys, come and do move drugs here. They're going to open clubs in Lesotho very soon, Nigerians. They're going to open churches. They're going to start moving drugs and prostituting the women. Watch. Don't say I didn't tell you, unless you guys do something to stop it. Watch.
Bro, Africa is a wonderland, man. Everything. I was born and raised in Africa, including you watching this video. And I believe that most of us never knew that on our own continent it snows. Oh Lord!
On our own continent. Bro, you cannot claim a continent. You know how big a continent? You sound crazy. I've never heard a South American talking about, oh, I'm South American. No, they say where it's which country they're from. Even Europeans, they don't say, oh, I'm European. They will tell you the country they're from. Asians, same thing, because there's a sense of pride about where they come from. Their cultures are different, even though they're on the same continents. In the same way that our cultures in Africa, are very different. We might be on the same continent as Africans, but we are not the same. We are very, very different people. So the dangerous thing about this promotion that's taking place, it's the same as these Jollof content creators that are all over Facebook that are promoting sex tourism in South Africa. They keep posting South African women's bums and nyash and talking about nyash to invite their African brothers to come to the country for sex tourism so they can prostitute our women and make money from it. It's guys, it's evil. You cannot say you're one Africa, we are one, you are brothers and sisters, but you're promoting sex tourism in our country, or you're promoting our country for the sake of making your brothers come to the country so they can invade and try to colonize. These people are scammers and they're extremely evil. Never give these people the benefit of the doubt, ever. Just look at their history and understand the type of people they are and protect yourselves. Stop being kind and opening your countries to these people. Nigeria has the most banned passport all over the world. It's for a reason. It's no isolated incident. Everywhere they go, it's drugs, human trafficking. They open clubs with fake alcohol, prostitution. It's the same things over and over. Scams, Yahoo boys. That's what they're known for. Lesotho, I'm warning you. Force your government, just like they're now putting money into tourism and promoting the country, force your government to invest in proper border control, or you guys, with the small population you have, you'll be finished very soon. Guys, look at what's happened to South Africa. Take this warning seriously. Basotho, make sure you put pressure on your government to invest in border control, or else.
Bro, Africa is a wonderland, man. I feel like Africa got everything. I was born and raised in Africa, including you watching this video. And I believe that most of us never knew that on our own continent it snows. Oh Lord! The depth of the snow, it shows that it really snowed a lot last night. Oh my goodness! Can you see? My whole feet is gone. The entire leg. Oh my goodness! Jeez.
Very dangerous. But it's snow in Africa. Basotho, hlokomela. Hlokomela. It might look innocent, it might seem innocent, but their population is around 200 million. It's easily more than that. They just don't record stats. Jollof. Easily over 200 million. All they need to do is send 10 million of their men, even less than that, to Lesotho and Bafetsak alone. And it's not about war or asylum seeking. Why do they always send their men if it's war or asylum seeking? What about the women and children? If there was really, war and all these things that they claim are happening in their countries, their women would be sent and their children would be sent to these countries for safety, and the men would remain to fight. And yet you find more often than not, it's the men that are leaving the country. which means it's an invasion. They're invading your countries, guys. They're trying to take over. We must say this thing plainly now and stop mincing words. Anyway, ay basoto ke tshepa gore tla mamela and do what's necessary to put pressure on your government so that you guys can protect your culture or my culture and our sovereignty as a nation. Okay? Ka kopo, guys. All right.